Hello, Cruising World. Mick the Suit Guy with you. It's Monday. Monday is Tips Day, and we are honoured this week because it rarely happens. I got tips from Julie. Who knew? So I haven't read them, as always, but I can tell you they're very short. So I have a backup one I got from Dennis, just in case. Otherwise, we'll do Dennis on next week's with a couple of mine. But we'll see if we can lengthen these out, as it were. And I wore a pink suit appropriately. So let's dig into these. As always, I have not read them, and we're going to react as we go, and you can give your opinion in the comments on whether Julie's tips are any good. I asked her if they were specific to any cruise line, and she said they are across the board. So we shall see. Deep breath. Number 1. Put your room number as the screensaver on your phone, so if you lose it, you have a better chance of getting it back. Am I supposed to be nice with these tips because it's Julie and she's my wife? Who would put their room number as a screensaver? I, personally, would take a picture and have it on my gallery near the top so I could look at it. I would think if you want any privacy, having your room number as your screensaver, and I'm just being honest here, I would have said this to anybody, would not be a good idea, because you're just going to sit at the bar. If you put your phone down, everybody's going to see your room number. Do you want everybody knowing your room number? I'm going to have to disagree with that one. Topical. But I would have done that with anybody. I'm not just doing it because it's Julie. I personally, and everybody is entitled to their opinion, as always. Personally, I don't think that's a very good tip. I think mine was better. What do you think? Put in the comments. I'm not bashing Julie. I would have done that to anybody. Let's hope number 2 is better. Take a picture. Oh, it's all about taking pictures. Take a picture of your suitcase in case it gets lost so you can show guest services what you are missing. Now that's a good tip. First one, not so much. Well, the first one was a good tip just in the wrong way because I would take a picture rather than make it my screensaver. But the second one is a very good tip. I mean, we often are on a cruise and there'll be a thing in the mail on the room that gets delivered. Somebody's lost their luggage. Please check to make sure you didn't get anything incorrectly delivered, which always scares me because I would hope that if you were in your room and you got a suitcase delivered that wasn't yours, you wouldn't just keep it in your room. You would probably let your room steward or somebody know and get it put to the right room. So why anybody would keep an incorrect case in their room is kind of beyond me, but I don't know. But yes, that's a good tip. Well done, Julie. Well done. And that's one we haven't had before. We haven't had the first one either because it's not a good tip. Oh, she's going to watch this one too. She's not going to like me. Ouch. We're moving on to number 3. But number 2 is good, Julie. Number 2 is good. Number 3. Put a copy of your boarding pass and a tag with your name and number inside your suitcase in case it goes missing or someone takes the wrong bag. You have more of a chance of getting it back. I can't argue with that one either. That's a very good tip. I would, however, like to ask Julie why we have never done that. Answers on a postcard, please. Maybe we will start. And we're going on a cruise. When you watch this, we will be on Carnival Panorama. And I have my boarding pass printed out. Where did I put it? Somewhere around here. Oh, it's on the printer. I wasn't asked to print out an extra copy. That's being a little bit picky, I know. But if you're going to make a tip, you got to live by the tip. So, Julie, live by the tip. I guess I'll print another copy of the boarding pass out because I like that idea. Put a copy of your boarding pass and a tag with your name and number inside your suitcase in case it goes missing or someone takes the wrong bag. You have more of a chance of getting it back. That kind of goes along the... Well, it's not really along the lines of, but I'll give you this one. And then we'll end it and I'll save Dennis for next week because I'm running out of tips. You need to send me yours. But somebody gave us this really good idea. If you have somebody watching your house while you are gone, watching your pets, doing anything like that, and they need to get in touch with you for some reason, they likely won't know how to get in touch with you. So I would recommend that you put some sort of note on the sideboard or somewhere on a shelf or somewhere easy to see where they have a phone number where they can contact you. Not only put the phone number on there, and every cruise line will have a different one. Just Google emergency phone number or something. It'll come up. And put your cabin number on there as well. So if anybody is watching your house, leave a note with your cabin number and get the emergency number so they can call, and the ship and the sailing date. So 4 things you would need to put on that: ship, sailing date, cabin. Well, that's 3, and have the phone number. So that's a similar idea in a way to that. So yeah, all right, Julie, I'll give you 2 out of 3. As Meatloaf said, and I say this quite often, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The first one, no. 2 and 3, well done. Well done. See, you got 66%. If you were at school in England when I was taking exams a long, long time ago, I'm going back to 1981. Ooh. You would have passed, because with a C for your O-levels. If you're English, that would mean something to you. If you're not, it wouldn't mean anything. But we had O-levels. You could get an A, B, C, D, E, and anything above a C was considered a pass. C wasn't as good of a pass as a B or an A, but you would get a C if you got 45%. That's how low. I'm not going to continue with that line. I got C's. I finished school when I was 15 years old. I had a C in English language, English literature, maths, French, and German. That means I'm average at all of them, at best, or below average. Because, 45% was a pass, and the next one up was like, I want to say 50, 60 maybe, and then 75 for the A and up. So I'm somewhere between 45 and 60. If that was, I don't know what the exact numbers were. So I may not have been below 50%. I may have been just above. I did get 1% in a history exam once. You had to answer 5 questions, and I got my 4 of them wrong completely. And this was a 3-hour exam, and I got 1% for saying how World War II started. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I wrote down, Germany invaded Poland, England told them to get out, and when they didn't, World War II started. 1%. I'm quite proud of that. In fact, I'm very proud of that. I think getting 1% is harder than getting 100%. Think about it. Yeah, so I left school when I was 15. I have no education. I'm from the school of life. But I still know that putting your room number as a screensaver on your phone is not a good idea. In my humble opinion. She'll never send tips again. She'll never send them again. All right, Dennis, you're coming up next with a couple of mine next week. And with that, please send me yours. I will not be brutal, I promise. I mean, unless they're like that. I mean, come on. Who thinks that's... If you think that's a good idea, put it in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. Put in the comments whether you think my idea of taking a picture, keeping it in your phone, inside your phone, or visible on the screen. Which do you think is better? But send me your tips. My email is coming up. If you have any questions, please ask me. And please subscribe to this lovely little channel. We're pushing on 3,000 subscribers. And I want to get there. I do. Frankly, I want to get there. I want to get to 5. But that's going to take a long time because I don't do controversial videos. Apart from telling Julia her tip wasn't very good. That's about as controversial as I get. Waffling. It's the waffling. It tells me I'm waffling. Waffling. Because I get a brain zap when I waffle. It happens. Stress. Until next week. I will see you later, Cruising World. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notifications when new videos come out. And don't forget, click on the links to the left and right of me. You can watch playlists, new video suggestions, and more. Any questions? Email me, cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. And don't forget, I'm a travel agent. Email for help.